Hey everybody, Mark here. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I've got a 5-second strategy that's giving me outstanding results, and I'm going to share everything with you right on this video. So I'm going to give you all of the settings for the chart, the time frame, everything, so you can follow along right with me. And I think it's going to be exciting. This is something that I use almost every day. It's just 5 seconds, so it really goes super, super fast. And so let's go out there and make some profits. All right, so what I'm going to do here is first make sure that I have my time frame set up correctly. I'm using the regular candlesticks, and also the time frame is going to be 30 seconds. So you just have to select S30 right here. And these are my chart settings. Like, I have the enable timer turned on. I do not have the auto scroll turned on because I like to scroll the screen myself. And I do have the grid snap is turned on as well. Now let's go over here to the expiry, and you just have to make sure that this is set on 5 seconds. Now, in order to get that 5 seconds, you're going to have to be using an OTC asset, okay, or a pair or a currency inside a pocket option that has the initials OTC. Once you have that, then go ahead and click on S5. Okay. All right. So I've got $1,000 in here. This is my real account. This is my demo. This is my real account right here. So yeah, that's a pretty good amount for me. I'm comfortable with that. So choose whatever amount that you're comfortable with. You know, like they say, trade with an amount. If you were to lose that amount, maybe, how are you going to feel, or whatever is comfortable for you. If whatever risk level fits you the best, trade with that only. So before we get started, what we're going to do is make sure that we have some type of risk management or money management in place before we start trading. We need to have a plan. Have a plan in case something goes wrong, or maybe we have multiple losses. We could have multiple losses on this video. What are we going to do if that happens, right? How are we going to recoup our losses and still stay in profit? Well, we do that with money management. And that's when we use the Wealth Warriors Trade Manager. Now, this is a highly advanced trade manager with mathematical calculations. This is available to all of the private members inside of our Telegram group. This is offered to you and given to you as a plan that you can follow, so you don't have to guess what the trade amounts are going to be. You don't have to consider any complicated math inside a pocket option. This spreadsheet will take care of all that for you. All you have to do is enter in the initial capital. You set up the exact trades, or you make the settings that will fit your risk level. And you've got total trades that you must complete and a total number of winning trades that you must have in order to make your sessions profitable. And then you can see over here on the left, the trade manager will give you the exact trade amounts to use for each and every trade that you do. So this takes out the guesswork. You don't have to guess. And then you have a daily goals. You can use the daily goals if you want to. I use this sometimes, but for these videos, we like to have a profit target, something that we're kind of aiming for because we don't want to overtrade. And once we reach that profit target, then we can just stop trading or take a break and come back later, maybe trade a little bit in the morning and then come back later in the evening. So, but for me, I've just set this, normally I just have it on 25 bucks. I think that's pretty good. $25 every day for 30 days, about 750 bucks a month, right? Going to take care of a couple bills or whatever. That's an account growth of 2.4, almost 2.5% per day, which is actually pretty good. So I've got the settings set up like the way I want, and I've entered in my initial capital. Let's go ahead and enter in the first trade amount that the trade manager gives me inside a pocket option. So this is 191. And so I'll just come over here, enter 191. Let's make sure we have the trade amount limit turned on right here. This is going to protect you in case you accidentally enter in $100 when you really wanted to enter in $1. And so this has happened before. Just go over here to the little gear icon and make sure to click on trading mode and make sure that the trade amount limit switch is turned on, and that will make the protective trade amount limit appear underneath here. So Pocket Options switches things up once in a while, so I just like to give you guys the updates on what they're doing so you don't get lost, and want to make sure that we get all your questions answered. And if you guys do have any questions, please feel free to post those down below in the comments. Okay, so looking pretty good. We're starting off here with a chart. And now let's go over here to the assets menu. I'm on the currencies, and I'll be switching back and forth between these top currencies, the ones that are listed up here at the very top. And the reason is because they're paying out at 92%, which is the highest amount that Pocket Options going to give you. So whatever you put into the trade, Pocket Options going to give you back 92%, which is the highest amount, right? So now it will drop by itself automatically for whatever reason. That's just what happens inside a Pocket Option. If you've been using it, you understand, and you've seen this happen before. So let's choose a chart, and I will show you how the strategy works, and then we'll start doing some trades. Looking for something that does not have a whole lot of wicks. Actually, this looks pretty decent right here. Okay, let's go with this. So it doesn't really matter what the pair is. It all really kind of matters on the look of the chart and the look of the price action. Or you could have a trend, right? That might be something to look at. But I don't really get all caught up into whatever currency pair because the payouts are always changing, so it doesn't really matter. I just choose the ones that look the best and that are paying out the most. All right, so with the Fast 5 strategy, which is what I'm using, it's a 5-second expiry strategy. We're waiting for once a new 30-second candle appears on the chart, at the first 5 seconds of that 30-second candle, whichever the color is the color that and the color direction that I will be trading in. Okay, that's really all it is, guys. So, okay, that was a loss, no problem. We almost got that, but I will be going through and producing many trades on this video. So if you missed it, don't worry, I will be doing more trades for you guys, okay? But it's pretty easy for me. I don't want to use that word easy, but I'm very familiar with this strategy. And so I can almost do it without thinking because I've done this strategy so many times. And a lot of our members inside of our private group, they love this strategy. They do it every day. And some members are getting outstanding results. Now, I'm going to mark this first trade as a loss because right here we've got a little menu. After each trade that we do, we can mark it as a win or a loss, and you can see that the trade manager will give you the exact trade amount for the next trade. This is over here on slot number 2. 362, right? So we go back over to Pocket Option and we change this to 362. That's it. And you just continue trading. So now that looks pretty good. I like the chart. I don't have any problem with it. Yeah, we lost the first one. It happens, guys. Sometimes we win the first one, we lose it, whatever. But look now, we've got the green here, 26, 25 second. Did you see right at that 25 second mark? It was green. And so, well, what happened, right? So it starts off at 30 seconds because each candle represents 30 seconds. We count down from that. We look at the little countdown timer on this little grid line here. It's the little price line. It's showing you exactly where the price is, right? And you look at it right now, 38, 27, 26, and then right here, 25, okay? Well, what color is the candle? If it's red, you enter a sell. If it's green, you enter a buy. But if that candle is indecisive, if it's hesitating and going back and forth between red and green, then I will stay out of the market because it looks like it really hasn't decided which direction that it wants to go in. So I will always explain the strategy on all my videos. If you guys have been, some of you watch my videos every day, and I think that's awesome. Thank you so much for all your support. But I will always explain it just for those of you that are just seeing the video for the very first time, or maybe you have just happened to stumble upon my channel for the very first time and you haven't seen it before. But over here, we've won that trade. So what do? We mark this as a win. Okay. Now the next trade amount, based on the settings that we've entered for the calculations on the trade manager, the next trade amount is under $1. So, well, we can't really trade with 69 cents inside a pocket option. So here's what we can do. We can just press the reset button. That will clear out all of the trade entries that we've done. And then back over on pocket option, we take our current balance now, which is 1,142. And there we go. I just updated the balance. Now, why did I update my initial capital? Well, the reason is because there's this compounding effect. The higher the capital, then the higher the trade amounts will start to become, and we can start achieving that compounding effect and start to earn more money, really. So it's just the way it works. And the more we earn, the faster we can reach our daily goal. Now, I can keep this initial capital at $1,000. It's just going to take a little bit longer. But the daily goals kind of takes that compounding effect into consideration when it does its calculations. So let's just jump in here and continue trading because we've got many trades to do. And there's going to be a moment where I'm not going to be explaining every little detail that I'm doing. But just again, for those of you that are brand new, just wanted to repeat this so you guys can follow along. So 191 is the first trade. Let's go back over here. And some of you have been asking, when is the new version of the Trade Manager coming out, guys? Version 3, the launch date has announced. It's going to be May 7th, okay, this year. May 7th is the launch date. And so just keep that in mind. I will be making videos up until that date and beyond and keeping you guys posted. So, but yeah, pretty exciting stuff. And let me let's look at the chart here. Or that's kind of slowing down. Do you see how it's a little bit indecisive there? It's kind of like a pancake candle. We call it a pancake. You call it like a doji candle or whatever. Whatever you guys want to call it. Normally they call it like a doji or, I like pancake. I used to eat a lot of pancakes, not anymore, of course. Trying to watch that a little bit. But yeah, look what we got here. So now this looks decent. It's got some really long wicks though. But for me, I try to avoid the charts with the long wicks, but that's just me, guys. Okay, I mean, once you do this strategy for a while, you're gonna just find out what works best for you. That feeling that you get. And pocket options, it's a little bit laggy today, but that's okay. We're gonna just keep going right along here. Okay, this looks like overall upward trend. Those candles are very, very small. I don't want to get too picky here because the strategy does work really, really well. But sometimes you just have those charts that are just not moving at all. And if I can't find anything, if nothing looks good, then I'll just start a trade, guys, because I just want to get some trades in. All right, so everything's set up correctly. 30-second chart, guys. 30-second candles with the 5-second expiry. We've got the income protection turned on. Let's go ahead and start trading. All right, let's go ahead and enter this. Not the best entry. Oh, that one got a little late in there. Yeah. It ended up being a win. So if we win the first trade, we mark it as a win. Of course, the next trade is 33 cents. Can't trade with that. Let's update the capital, 1,318. Now you might be thinking, well, this is not the profits are very small. Well, I just have the settings set up very conservative. What you should be looking at is the overall profit after you have completed all of your trading sessions, not just each trading session alone. So if you had $10,000 in here, well, you could achieve, maybe 250 bucks a day. So a lot of it is really depending on the size of your capital. So if you only had like $100, well, you're going to have a lot more riskier settings. Or if you only have like $500, maybe you're only going to be able to trade with $1. Now that's just these settings that I have here. If I lower these settings, if I switch this down to total trades 8, that means I must win 2 out of 8 trades. And that means that every single session that I do, I'm earning 27 and whatever, almost $28 in profit for every session. You can do that if you want to. Now, normally for these videos, I like to make things a little bit more conservative because there is a little bit of a fatigue. I'm trying to explain things to you guys and talk and everything. 8 out of 2 is a little bit risky for me. We have guys in the private group that are they're trading with 8 out of 2 or 2 out of 8, winning 2 out of 8 trades, and they're making those higher numbers. We have some members doing over $500 a day with these settings. And that's great. They can do that. That's a little bit more riskier. But for me, I'm just going to go ahead and knock this back down. And let's go ahead and continue trading. We've got a goal here to meet. And I just kind of I just threw out a goal of 25 bucks today. So let's go ahead and try to achieve that. But yeah, so we just want to keep resetting that trade manager. We can also keep track of the sessions that we complete by clicking over here on the session counter, which is a feature that I've added in version 2. Version 3 is totally different. I mean, this is version 3. You guys are going to be blown away. I've added more features to help you increase or decrease your risk even more, so you guys can make more profits. And but yeah, I'll talk about that a little bit more later. Let's see what we got here. So, I'm a little late on that. I kind of missed that little pump there. And it's interesting. I'm getting pretty good, but although we did win that, and that's pretty cool. I like that. It just felt like I was a little bit late on that entry. And so we've got another session completed here. And let's go ahead and 1,494. Now I know I entered that trade pretty fast because when I see an opportunity, I just jump in and I buy. Here's another one. Look, I could have got that one too, right? So these are all really hopping, and these candles are really hopping really, really fast. We've got long wicks. Let's change the chart. And again, I'm just going to trade here, guys. Some of you have been following me for a long, long time. And you already know this strategy. And some of you, this is your main strategy. And, that was a bad, that wasn't really good. Yeah, okay. Now, why did I feel like that wasn't really good? Well, the reason is because it was like flat when I entered. And like I said, I get talking and things happen. So we would mark this as an L, put a little L in there, and then 364 is the next trade amount. All right. Now I can wait here for this next candle. I could switch the chart. But, even if it's 5 seconds, this still requires patience. And it's not a very stressful, some strategies are very confusing. They're very stressful. You might be thinking like, should I enter? I don't know. In the Fast 5, it's pretty simple overall. But that's moving pretty quick. And I think we were just there on that one. They all kind of look the same, so let's just choose a chart here. Down here at the bottom, we got 2 seconds left. Here's the new candle, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26. It's a pancake, so I will just go ahead and stay out. We could choose something else here. Euro HUF. HUF. What currency is that? All right. All right, this looks pretty good, but that was a little bit indecisive, yeah. Okay. So let's just keep on trading, guys. You know, we're going to see our count slowly grow, and that's good. That's what we want. You know, we're not looking out there to get rich in one day. I think that's a little crazy. But some of you out there are trying to do that. And, you know, I've seen a lot of people blow their accounts. And so we definitely don't want that to happen for you. We want to approach things in a bit more of a conservative way. And that's just the way that I like to trade. So there is another win. Awesome. So let's go over here and mark this as a win. And we've went ahead and completed that. I had a user, one of you reached out to me in the comments the other day and have mentioned something about sticking to the same strategy. And this is something I really, really agree with. And I did some thinking, and before I say anything, 1006.38. You know, I make a lot of videos. I have over 100 videos on this channel. If you guys want to see my past videos, different things, I've got plenty of videos, crazy titles, good clickbait, right? You guys love that stuff. I've included all of that on my channel. And but I really want to, even though I like to make, you guys like to see new strategies all the time. And that's cool, but you should really just stick to one strategy, guys. Okay? And just get good at that one. That's going to be my advice to you guys today. And I've decided to do the same. And I always stick to the same strategy, but I will make a video about a new strategy. And guys, sometimes I don't really get great results because I haven't practiced that strategy a lot. And that member or that YouTuber or YouTube viewer left me a comment and mentioned to just stick with the same strategy, the Fast 5. And I totally agree because this is just what I'm used to. And I don't think there's anything wrong with me sitting here trading a strategy that I just know really, really well. And I think if you guys get the hang of this, wow. So, oh, we lost that one, but we barely almost won that. 364. So yeah, I'm kind of going all over the place here. And let's switch the chart. So yeah, just stick with the same strategy. And I'm going to be making my videos and really trying to stay with the same strategy here because, you know, I might get some more clicks from you guys because you want to see a new strategy, but if I've only done the strategy for a few times, then it's not going to really look really good because I'm not going to get those great results compared to somebody else that has been doing the strategy for maybe weeks and months, right? Let's go ahead and try this out. And need a little bit more. There we go. Okay, so that's a win. And of course, the next trade's going to be under $1. Let's go ahead and 5 sessions. Okay, cool. So 1,781. Now, before the trade manager, I used to trade with like anywhere between $1 and $10. And I would win a lot of trades, but my pocket option balance would just stay the same. Or it would like go down a little bit. And I just got tired of it, right? There's got to be some other way to, you know, use the numbers in a way where we can consistently stay in profit, right? And that's where the Wealth Warriors Trade Manager algorithm comes in. There is an algorithm behind here. It's not exactly martingale. Okay, martingale, you blow your account like in five losses and you're really like in trouble. But that's not what this is. you can handle many more consecutive losses. This is why I highly recommend it, of course. Yeah, shameless plug. It's my own trade manager, but whatever you guys do, use some type of risk management, not just trading martingale because it's super, super risky. 192 is the next trade amount. Did I answer that right? No, it's 81, I think. Yeah. Sorry for going back and forth. I know the flashes and stuff are a little crazy if you're in a dark room or something like that. See, I'm thinking about you guys always. But yeah, let's we got some long wicks here. Not 100%, but let's go ahead and wait. This new 30-second candle has just appeared. 29, 28, 27, 26, 25. All right. Oh, that was a little bit. I clicked the button, but it went in a little bit late, and that was a loss. So that's okay. 365. Let's go ahead and enter that in. And let's wait for the next one. We can change the chart if we want to, or we can stay on the same chart. $29, $28, $27, $26, $25. Nah, it looks a little bit indecisive. I used to favorite the assets on the top of pocket option like this, but I found that the payouts drop too dramatically, like very, very fast. And it was really messing up the math with the trade manager. So I decided to, although you can adjust the trade manager to be able to compensate for that drop of the payouts, you can do that by lowering the payout amount on the trade manager. So I'm not going to show you that right at this moment, but we're looking for an entry here. We got up to eight more seconds to go for this 30-second. Let's wait for the new one to appear. Here it is. 29, 28, 27, 26, 25. Yeah, I'm just not crazy about that, guys. So let's keep looking here. Sometimes it takes a moment to find something that you like. How about down here? Really, it looks like it's kind of going down, and we got 5 more seconds. Let's wait for that next 30-second candle. Okay. Oh, there's a delay. Oh, did you see that? Wow, that was a long, long delay. Big delay. So for whatever reason, pocket option can be a little bit busy on the mornings. I found that on the weekends, my trade entries are a little bit faster, but with right on the morning when everybody's hopping on, they're getting ready for the market to open. The pocket option servers are just going a little crazy, it seems like. 685 is the next trade amount. Let's go ahead and keep going here, but it looks like it's kind of slowing down. All right, oh, okay. All right, we got a little push there. That was close though. All right, so that's a win. Let's go back over to the trade manager and mark this as a win. The next trade amount is 146. So let's continue. And keep on going. So we got a big green here. Let's wait for the next one. And oh, that's already... Okay, well, let's see what happens here. See if it'll come down a little bit more. Okay, so that's a loss. We mark this as a loss. Next trade amount, 305. You can see the amount is smaller, though, than the second loss that we had, or the trade amount after the second loss. We're trading with a smaller amount, 305. Great. And I should switch to chart, guys, but we're just going to go ahead and do this anyway. We got a nice push down there. and mark this as a win. What happens? Well, we've only set the trade manager to win only 2 out of 12. So we've already won 2. So that means we're done. So what we do is we reset and we add another session completed over here on the session counter. That's it, guys. That's all you have to do. So the trade, the capital that I have is 1,990 or 1,989. There we go. And let's go ahead and run it. $29, $28, $27. Oh, there's a delay. Yeah, there's a delay, and I still won. Okay. But there's a delay. If that continues, I may end the video early because I may come back at another time, because if Pocket Option's busy right now, you know, we're approaching 8 o'clock here, my time. But, so we'll just have to wait and see. And so we won the first one. Now we're at 1,012.70. Did I forget to update? Yeah, I did. I forgot to update Pocket Option with this amount here. So when I'm making my videos, sometimes that'll happen. And a lot of you guys notice my mistakes, and that's cool. That's how closely you guys are watching my videos, and that's great. So, but I've got this correct, 193. And let's go ahead and wait for this. Hopefully there's no delays. Don't like those delays, guys. So it looks a little indecisive. So let's go ahead and switch this up. So we'll just have to wait here and see what the next candle gives us. $26. Yeah, it's just completely flat. Look at that. It's going up and down. It's switching back and forth between red and green. I can't trade that, guys. We have no idea what it's going to do. We can do like it's pretty much random at that point. And we may win and we may lose, but it would be like a 50-50 chance. And I've taken those trades plenty of times, but you can still be profitable even with 50%. Overall, most traders are getting around, 48% win rate. But you only need, for these settings that I have here, you only need a 17% win rate. It's right here. It tells you the win rate that you must have. So, it's letting you know that right there. But yeah, this is just crawling. Now, this is only for this particular strategy. Another strategy, maybe the chart. This is decent, but it's still going really, really slow. Okay, that's another one. Man, we're doing good. We're just knocking it out. Nice. So let's, we don't have to mark that as a win. We already know we're going to have to reset. Usually if I win the first trade, that's good enough to complete the session. And then I can just go to another one. 1,014.48. Cool. 194 is the trade amount. So we were at 193. Now we're at 194. You see how that works? So really, really cool. And we've won a lot of trades on this video. So this is live trading, guys. There's no fancy editing, anything like that. But man, that's just really dogging it. Let's wait this out. We've got 15 more seconds to go. Yeah, but overall, everything's been going good for me. I hurt my foot, so I've had to take a break from the yoga. I started this yoga thing, daily yoga, which has been working really, really well. Out of all things, it's low impact, but it's still very difficult. And so, so that switched around. Let's mark this as a loss over here. Next trade amount 367. Let's see what the next candlestick is. Let's see what it gives us. There we go. 30 seconds, 29, 28, 27. Okay. And let's, we got one more second. I wish there was like a 3-second expiry sometimes, because sometimes it just 690. Let's go ahead and enter that. Yeah, sometimes you need it a little bit faster, a little slower, but this is really hesitating. I'm not crazy about this chart. Yeah, it's just pancakes all over the place. All right, here we go. Let's wait here, and 9 seconds. And for those of you that want to get your hands on the Trade Manager, if you would like to join us, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that in just a moment. And also show you some results from some of our members, which are pretty outstanding. But I'm trying to get in here. Oh, there we go. Oh, now it's starting to move. Is that? Oh, that would have been a win, but I didn't take it. I almost took that, but that's okay. Let's wait for the next one. You know, I'm trying to be a little bit more aggressive on these videos, trying to get more trades in. Oh, that was weird. Yeah, that was a huge pullback on that. I don't know how I feel about this. Oh, so there you go. Okay. So now you guys get to see. So we've got 3 losses in a row. So that's you know, that's the most losses we've had in a row on this video. 1279. And we'll switch the chart. There we go. We need a little bit more push there. Oh. Okay. We'll take it. 307. Kind of broke out of this zone, or it looks like it's trying to anyway. Oh, now it's moving. Look at that. So, okay. Well, let's see. Oh, so it switched back. Okay, there we go. Switched back on us. Oh, wait. No, we won. It flipped around again, so could have fooled me. Back over here, and we've won that. And so that's it. We've only, we've set up the Trade Manager to only win 2 out of 12 trades. Okay, how are we doing on time here? All right, so we're at 40 minutes. We're going to go ahead and wrap this up. 2 out of 12 trades. And if you do have multiple consecutive losses, follow the trade amounts that the Trade Manager gives you, and you guys can stay in profit. If you have your settings conservative like I do, if you do have some losses, you do have some wins, well, you combine those together, and with the algorithm in place, you guys can end your sessions in profit almost every time, okay? Now, I'm going to show you guys something. We do have a group. This is not only a Telegram group, but this is actually a site And this is a membership website. It's not a monthly subscription, guys. It's nothing like that. You don't have that bill coming in every month. But I've got this down to be as affordable as possible. For those of you that you want to try this out, you want to get your hands on some of our cutting edge tools. The Trade Manager is the flagship product that I offer, but I also have some other spreadsheets that will help you stay on track, like a trade tracker, a 30-day compound calculator, like no other 30-day compound calculator that you've seen online. This is something specifically designed for binary options. So you can see and project your earnings over the course of 30 days. We have a lot of members using that. And we also have hours and hours of exclusive video training right inside the website, which are really videos about really cool stuff that you guys want to see. Like all of the strategies that we have, not all of them. I mean, there's new strategies coming out all the time, but we have many, many videos on different strategies that you can do, as well as the Fast 5 strategy. If you want me to go into a little bit more detail, or if you want to go in and try to follow the video and get actual written settings and everything right down to the nitty-gritty details, all that is contained and included with this membership. So we've got over 1,200 members inside of the group right now, and the results are just incredible. We have members from all walks of life. They've tried Forex, they've tried stocks, they've tried futures, and many of them have not been profitable until now. And we talk about that compounding effect, and you can see even from these screenshots, we have members that have compounded their account, over weeks and months, simply just by using the Trade Manager and some of the tools that are included with your membership. So we have members that are doing withdrawals all the time. And here's another screenshot of the compounding. So you start here and you just grow your account slowly over time. By being conservative and practicing your strategy, you guys can achieve this. And, we have members doing some pretty big numbers in this group. That's totally up to you. If you want to adjust and make your settings a little bit more riskier, if you're already comfortable with the strategy that you're doing right now, that's great. And you just need a little bit of help and a little bit of guidance when it comes to the money management portion, then this is perfect for you. You've already been using Pocket Option. You already know how it works. You already know how to enter trades and do all this. But you just need a little bit more structure and organizing when it comes to the actual trade amounts and the money part, then this is perfect. So these are some of the results. Our members are getting outstanding results with this. And you can trade every day if you want to, especially if you're using the OTC markets. You guys are welcome to do that. So I'll leave a link down below in the description as well as the comments area if you guys want to go over there and check that out. We are the Wealth Warriors Alliance. I think we have almost 1,300 members now in the group. And it's growing very rapidly. We also have a brand new channel inside of the group. Now, this is a big, big deal. We have a brand new channel called the Strategy Vault. So we have members that have discovered strategies that are not shared publicly, and they will post these strategies. And I was looking at one last night, and a guy had like an 85% win rate just by using the line chart. And he trades the same way every day. So he posts his results on a daily basis. Guys, this guy has had winning streaks of like 10 or 11 wins in a row. And if you do join, and let me just say this, if you sign up right now, what I'm going to do, reach out to me and I will give you and show you exactly where that strategy is. If you guys want to do that. Now, that's just one out of many strategies that we have. So, but this is just something recent, and the members just love the group, and the feedback is just phenomenal from a lot of you. And I really appreciate all the feedback. A lot of you join the group and you say, this is the best thing that I've ever joined online. And I think that's great. It makes me feel good. And that's awesome. So would love to have you a part of that. And yeah, so that's about it. So that's the trading session for today, running a little bit over time. That's how you can compound and get your account up. You can just keep doing this. You can do it all day if you want to. You can do a little bit in the morning, in the afternoon, totally up to you. But all these tools and everything that you need is already available for you, especially inside of the group, for you to be successful and be profitable with trading. So I wish you all the best of success, and we will see you on the next video. Have a good day. Take care.